Hello, everyone. It's Pastor C, and I get the pleasure of introducing you to our 2021 Shift campaign. Shift means to move, to change directions, to change locations. And Becoming One Outreach Ministries has been committed to changing our community one family at a time since we started on June 2nd, 2010. It's been 11 years, over 11 years, and we've been committed to our assignment, our mandate, which is to strengthen families, to make a difference in our region and our community, and to help people become whole, to experience healing physically and spiritually, a holistic healing. We've partnered with organizations in our community. We've served our community through various organizations with partnerships and through the programming that we have in place that we've continued for the last 11 years. I'm going to share with you some pictures and some images so that you can see that we have not just been talking about what we're going to do. We haven't just been talking about a theory. We've been doing the work. And let me tell you something, fruit don't lie. We have the fruit to show you that when we pray, God answers, to show you that when we say we're serving families, we are serving families, that we are empowering young parents, that we are helping out babies, that we are sowing into the lives of young adults that are going off to college to make a difference, that we are making a difference in our community and in our region. We are so excited about what God is doing and about the next step that we have coming forward for us as a ministry. Our next step is for us to move to our new location. Our new location is located at Maple Drive, but let me tell you something. We need your help to make this happen. So I want you to stick with me. I want you to look at the fruit as I go through this quick video and share with you some of the things that we have done over the last 11 years. And I want you to seek God and ask him how you can partner with us to make this thing a reality. We are looking for people to partner with us who believe like we believe that the church is still relevant. We're looking for people that believe like we believe that the church can still make a difference in the lives of spouses and marriages. The church can make a difference in the lives of our children. The church can make a difference in the lives of us, whether we're single. The church can make a difference in our lives spiritually. It's at church and the relationships that we build that strengthen us, that help us to become self-sufficient. I could tell you story after story of how I got the connections that I needed from my church family. It was my church family that poured into me. It was my church family that even helped watch my children when I was at work conferences. It was my church family that made the difference in my life, in helping to shape me into the person that I am. And I'm so honored that the Lord chose my husband and I to be the leaders of Becoming One Outreach Ministries. And we've partnered with other leaders and other ministries to be able to do the same thing in the lives of the other families that are assigned to us. This is where we started. We started at Vidalia Recreation Department in 2010. And then we moved over to North Street, which is Highway 292. The funny story about this facility is it was 900 square feet, and that included the bathroom and the pastor's study. But we packed that place out within 6 months. We made a move over to our current location on East First Street, right beside Star Music. And then we did some upgrades in the facility throughout the years since we have been there. It's been a blessing, but this is what I want you to see, because this is where we are headed. The future home of Becoming One Outreach Ministries is located on Maple Drive, which is past our old emergency room, or you can look at it on the corner of Harris Industrial Boulevard and Maple Drive. This is where we are headed. We want to ask you to partner with us financially, to sow a seed, whether it's $1, whether it's $100, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 10,000, or whether you say, you know what, Carmela, y'all just go ahead. You don't even need to do a campaign. I'm going to write a check for $150,000. Whatever God lays on your heart to give, We want you to give it. We want you to give it with joy. And we want you to know that you are sowing into good ground. This is an excerpt from our vision. On the left is the vision of the ministry for what we are mandated to do spiritually. And on the right is our outreach mission. Because we are an outreach ministry, we are committed to building our community one family at a time. You may even see on here the 212 Christian Academy Incorporated. Yep, I'm gonna lean in and tell you a secret. We've already submitted the paperwork for our 501c3 to start a private Christian academy right here in our city. Yes, we have some that are here, but let me tell you, we serve a God that is a God of more than enough. And I think that it's important that our minority children also see some people in that private school and the private education sector that looks just like them. Our children have more to offer than just sports. And so we want to help them we want to help level the playing field when it comes to our children's education with smaller class size, Christian curriculum and Christian beliefs, and making sure that they are ready to move to the next level from an education perspective. We have distributed over 15 scholarships since 2013. You can read on the screen here how these scholarships have been distributed throughout our region, not just in Vidalia, because we serve a 30-mile radius. These are the names of the 15 scholarship recipients that we have helped. These young people have made a commitment to stand against domestic violence. They won based on their essay, and the essay topic is how domestic violence affects the entire family. Our scholarship name is Rodney Mobley Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Rodney lost his life in a domestic violence situation at a friend's house. And so we have taken on that charge, and we partner with his mother to keep his name, his memory alive, and to also try to save lives. These are our 15 scholarship recipients. We also serve our community through our baby closet, where we provide Pampers and wipes for newborns. The only criteria is that the baby is born. And once that baby is born, we deliver Pampers and wipes and resources and encouragement and love to these young moms. It's called Alicia's Baby Closet. Look at those twins. We have also led the charge for a few years in Autism Awareness Day, just bringing awareness to autism. This is something that we don't talk about a lot, but April the 2nd is when we light it up blue in honor of the children and adults that are living with autism. The community comes out and helps to provide support. We've also done the back to school program. We did that for years, but one of the highlights of our back to school program was that City Trends used to partner with us and give us new clothes so those parents could get new clothes. And then we had the local barbers that came out and cut those young men's hair. That was so priceless and memorable. A few years ago, we partnered with Family Connections and several other community organizations where we could have served 150, 200 families. Now we're serving 400, 800, 1,200 families. So we've multiplied our effects through the partnership. We also had a mentoring program, and this is the mission of the mentoring program: to build confidence, life skills, social skills, and job preparation skills. Y'all, the goal is that our young people would be prepared for college, prepared for the workforce, or prepared for the military when they graduate high school. We had several entrepreneurs and leaders within our community that came in and spoke to the young people and shared with them, just different perspectives and outlooks. We wanted our kids to be exposed to something else. We don't want them to just see the block that they're on or what's going on in their homes. We want them to know that there is so much more out there for them. And we've had great success by just simply sharing and partnering with the different people in our community. Listen, why did I share all that with you? So that you can know that you're not sowing into a theory. You're not sowing into something that we are going to do. You are partnering with us so that we can continue to do the work that we've been doing for 10 years, over 10 years. And we can expand that work. You will be sowing into the vision for not just a church, because COVID has showed us that we can worship the Lord anywhere. We worshiped in the parking lot for a year. Some ministries have worshiped using the telephone. Some have worshiped on Zoom. But what you are partnering with us to do is to build a campus that's going to allow us to continue to change lives. We're going to change lives through the education component. We're going to change lives in mentoring. We're going to change lives through the baby closet. We're going to change lives with the scholarship. We're going to have a place for you to come if you need a place to have an event or a service, or you have a community connection that where you need a location. We'll even have an outdoor space there for you to rent under our gazebo. So you're partnering with the ministry that's committed to giving back to our community. Listen, why don't you click the link in the description and give whatever the Lord tells you to give. However the Lord leads you, that's what I want you to do. Give with a cheerful heart. And I want to thank you. If you've made it to this point in this video, then you believe like we believe. Go ahead and hit the button and give. Let me tell you one last thing. You can also give by sowing with a check. If you need to give a check from your business, don't forget that every gift that you give to Becoming One Outreach Ministries is tax deductible. So all the information that you need is in the description. I'm looking forward to partnering with you. I'm looking forward to continuing the great work that we're doing here in our region. And I'm looking forward to maybe seeing your face one day soon. Have a great day.